I'm good too.
Is it just us today?
Well, there's some other people I think perhaps on their way in. There are a couple of reservations out. So, you know, it's who it is.
How'd it go yesterday?
Yesterday was online Maestro was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah.
I like Maestros.
And this is the highly formal opening to the show. And
It gets better, right?
we're delighted to see all of you. Let's give a gigantic round of applause to Sean Oback at the keyboards. Yeah! And Casey Baker on all that stuff. Yay! And now I want to bring on my fellow members of the Mop and Bucket Company. Come on, fellow members of the Mop and Bucket Company. Yes. Right. Listen to those waves of applause. This is awesome. So we test before the show, and we all get negatives, and then we work when we're on stage. We're demasked. I'm telling you that because some people care. And that's that. Now we would like, huh?
I'm saying, like, we watch.
We care.
Yeah.
That's darn right. Yes, indeed. And a round of applause for Peter. Yes. That's right. So we would like to start with a game, and then we're going to go into some two-person scenes. The game is called Objection. By virtue of the fact that they ran up onto this stage, these guys all just became attorneys. And what we need from one of you is a non-controversial topic that can be debated in court. Non-controversial.
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice is a divine beverage. Having a pickleback shot is one of the greatest things that man has
Objection!
Yes.
Pickleback shots are the greatest thing.
Sustained.
Not one of the greatest things, the pinnacle of culinary experience.
Objection.
Yes.
What about soup?
Sustained. I'll allow that. Yes.
You ever have a good soup? I have. And it's the best thing in existence.
Objection!
Yes.
I've had good breakfast cereal, and if you add milk to it, that's cold soup.
Overruled. It got a new rule. And this is a small house.
There are so many kinds of soup and so many people who enjoy various kinds of soup. There are.
Objection!
Right there.
Name them all.
Sustained.
Which means you have to name them all.
Larry, Jeffrey, Veronica, Daniel,
Objection!
Phyllis.
Daniel hates soup.
Sustained.
Everybody knows that Daniel hates soup. I mean, he wears a t-shirt that says, I hate soup.
Objection.
And I mean,
Yes.
Are we talking about Daniel Q? Because Daniel Q wears that ironically.
Sustained.
There's Daniel S, and there's Daniel Q, and there's Daniel T. There's like 3 different Daniels, so we really need to keep them straight. So remember which Daniel.
Objection!
Yes.
They can live whatever lifestyle they want.
Sustained.
Because everyone deserves to love whoever they love. And I believe that. And that's not cool to make them be different.
We only have 30 seconds left in the game.
objection!
Yes.
He's completely right.
Sustained.
I mean, it's 2025. Shouldn't it go without saying at this point?
Objection!
Yes.
I agree that I'm right.
Sustained. 15 seconds.
I've been right an awful lot lately.
Objection! He has not at all.
Sustained.
Son of a bitch!
You went too far with that one. I mean, some people are right. Some
10
people are
seconds.
not. Nobody's right.
Objection!
Yes.
I'd like to just go up again.
Okay.
I just wanted to, because I felt like there wasn't any other chance to do this, so I wanted to do it again. And I didn't know if anyone was going to interrupt me this time, but I thought I would do it.
Time.
No.
Sam.
Hey!
We'll get you the check after
Thank
the
you.
show. Right. Very good. So that's what we call warming up the audience. Is everybody feeling warm? Good. Excellent. So this is 2x2. It's a series of, at least for starters, two-person scenes, and randomly assigned by the numbers maven, which is one of the many hats that Casey wears. Let us review our numbers just so these folks know we're not just making this up. Well, we are. Okay, doesn't matter. 1,
2,
3,
4.
Hi.
Excellent. And now, Mr. Baker, if you could give us 2 randomly chosen numbers between 1 and 5.
Yep. 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
Would you like an ask? like.
I do not.
Pronounce that carefully.
Can I have, as a suggestion from the audience, the most unusual pet you've ever seen someone
Ooh.
have?
Ferret.
What's that?
Ferret.
Ferret.
Oh, parrot. All right.
F.
Ferret.
F.
Oh, a ferret. Okay. Okay.
God, these things are ugly.
Well, I have to tell you, he wouldn't get so stressed if you didn't keep trying to make him learn to talk.
I want him to learn how to talk. You've heard the noises they can make. You can talk, I know it. You've just got to learn, Jeffrey.
Dear, that thing that one-eyed man had on his shoulder was a bird.
I mean, yeah, but
Phonetically, they are similar. The animals sound the same from a distance.
I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't sound so similar if they weren't like related. But Jeffrey, sorry, he feels more comfortable inside my shirt. I don't know what to tell you. It's as weird as it looks, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Okay.
It's not like
Oh,
all right, well, look, he's calm. I need to talk because there's a pattern. There's a pattern going on with us. Things that sound alike, they don't always share the same qualities.
But then why do they sound alike?
Well, like for instance, when you bought two large monocles and tried to ride them to work. That did. Do you see a problem?
It's two ickles. Like, oh wait, no, it's a cycle, not an ickle. That's where I went wrong. But they would be binocles.
Okay, the main issue here is I pointed out that it was dangerous and they were made of glass. And as usual, you just don't listen to anything I have to say. You'll buy a ferret, you'll try to ride to work on glass, you'll do all sorts of crazy things, and you won't take my feelings or opinions into consideration.
I consider them. I just then consider that they are possibly incorrect. And I want to do something else. Like, I deserve to test my hypotheses.
Yeah, well, we have a joint bank account, though, and you're testing of hypotheses. I mean, the glaze of your call, to make a monocle that large? $3,000?
Wow. I would have figured it would be much more than that.
Well, there's a problem, don't you see?
I mean, like, are we broke? Can we afford the house? We're good. Oh God, Jeffrey's stirring. Okay, nope, now he's run back. That's fun. It's fun.
You don't look like it's fun.
His claws are a little sharp against the bare flesh. Gotta
Yeah.
say. Haha.
I didn't. That blouse did not have a red pattern on it when you came in here.
Huh.
No, it does. Isn't that fun? Ow.
Huh.
Jeffrey, can we just
I should get you something to put on that. I should.
Sorry,
He's still got part of that stuff.
okay. We good? I'm gonna put him in his cage. I feel like that's
No! What?
And scene. All right, thank you. Thank you, Alex and Walt. And Mr. Numbers Man.
Yep, 5 and 1.
Wow.
At 2 or something. You want to give us a good one?
Sure,
Yes,
yes.
could we have any word in the English language, please? Good broad.
Peppermint.
Peppermint. Harold,
Yes.
are you finished with my drink yet?
Yeah, I've got the tea into the cup. I have to add the water.
How long do you think it will be?
Well, longer if I have to stop and answer questions. Be just a moment, dear.
Some people can do things at the same time as they're talking, such as me right now.
I believe that quality comes from focus and a certain determination to make things just right.
Oh, fudge! I messed it up.
Eleanor, did you say oh fudge?
Yes, maybe I
You
did.
did!
I did.
You
I
did! You
did.
said oh fudge! That's simply delightful.
Do you remember when we used to say, oh, fudge, all the time?
Well, those were different times, weren't they?
Yes,
We
yes,
expressed
yes.
ourselves
Yes,
in many ways
yes,
back then.
yes, yes,
Careful,
yes.
it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Got it?
It is
Good.
good, it is
Okay.
good.
There you are. Good. It's new. It's new.
New?
It's new.
You mean it's fresh? Or
Yes,
do you mean
new.
it's
It's
oh, I
new.
thought
I
you meant it
just-
was a kind of tea that we'd never had before, and I was
It's
about to say, Harold!
Sakes, no, it's peppermint. It's the same that we always have the peppermint, but this is peppermint that's freshly made into peppermint tea. It's not peppermint that's been sitting in the pantry for months on end, becoming something that vaguely resembles peppermint, but isn't.
That's nice.
For you.
It's just that I wouldn't mind something new from time to time, you know?
You don't want?
No,
Oh,
I know
well,
I
no,
want
that's
it. I'm
fine,
going
of
to
course,
drink
we
it.
can-
I'm just saying, you
Fine,
know,
there's
another
still
time we
plenty of hot
possibly...
water. We could give you something new.
No, the tea is fine, Harold.
Have you ever tried mustard?
In the tea?
As tea?
Mustard tea?
Cardamom.
Cardamom
Makes
tea?
a lovely tea, I'm told.
Harold.
It does.
Go for it.
Truly.
Yes.
Very interesting evening is in store for us, I'd say. That's what we're going to start out with cardamom tea. That's I'm getting a little bit
A little bit what?
hot under the collar.
That's sort of the point, isn't it?
Eleanor,
Yes?
what's come over you?
I don't know.
I just feel as though normally I give you the peppermint tea, you thank me, we do the crossword puzzle, one of us falls asleep and the other one starts turning out the lights and so forth, and we seem all peppy.
Yes. It's just, Harold, I was just thinking, you know, we don't have much time left, do we?
No. No, we don't.
We don't want to spend the rest of our days just drinking peppermint tea and going to bed, do we?
No. You know, if you were to graphically represent the weeks of a life on a great big grid, saying week 1, newborn, was at the top left, and final week in a 90-year life was at the bottom right, we'd be pretty close. That-
Come hold my hand while I taste this.
Hold your hand,
Yes.
pale disrobe woman.
Scene.
And that must mean that we have,
I'm number 4. They have to
yes
call
you
me.
are, and someone repeating.
And the person who's going to be reading is number 3.
Number 3!
I got something.
Oh, you do? Excellent.
So there's something over here on the stage. Maybe we'll interact with it, maybe we won't, but there's something right here. What's over here? A what? I'm sorry?
Are you really asking?
I'm asking, yeah.
Yeah, really.
Absolutely. If you have an idea, yeah.
A cow.
There's a cow over here.
There's the cow.
There's a cow. Okay. Okay. We can keep them.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know what I was going to do with the old shed I found behind the house, but now I do.
I will clean up after him. I will feed him. I will use my own money for the vet bills. You're the best.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. We're gonna build a new life with the house and the shed and the cow and no one else for miles.
No people. No human people anywhere near. That's right. That is so right, Dolores. That's Dolores.
Tommy, I don't know if I can live this life.
You wanted to come out in the middle of nowhere where we would be self-sustaining.
That's safe.
What would happen to us out here?
I guess nothing. That's the point. It's gonna be hard is all. I mean, it's gonna be you and me. Game night's gonna be weird.
We have a third now. Who said?
Not enough Jackbox packs in the world. You play Jackbox, it's an online thing. Oh, we don't have online out here!
Yeah. You wanted to get off the grid.
Yeah, because it's safer than, Look, witness protection couldn't protect us, right? I mean, no one can protect us. We gotta protect us. That's the...
Yeah, no, I don't think we can trust anyone. I mean, we have to do this on
Right,
our own.
right.
What we did,
Right.
there's just
And what we saw, what we did.
yeah. I mean, I never knew there really was a PP tape until it was too late. And we saw it. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, I'm just...
It was bad enough that it was clearly labeled PP tape, and and it was bad enough that it was Vladimir Putin's luggage, and it was bad enough that I took it and I played it, but what was really bad was that when I said, "Oh my God, I can't believe that the rumored tape is true, we found it in Vladimir's luggage," and then I said my name and my social security number really loud.
And I should not have been Twitch streaming at that time. That part's on me.
That's right, Dolores.
Okay.
Dolores is
We are sticking with Dolores? Okay, yeah.
You don't like Dolores?
I like Dolores. I just wanted to. Yeah.
I picked her because she's friendly
Yeah.
and her fur is smooth.
Yeah. Is it fur?
Or hair. I don't know. I've never had a cow before.
My entire understanding of cows was C is for cow, and that's the extent of my understanding.
And the underside, I've never seen an udder up close.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they would have less angles and blinking lights.
So this is smart too because we can't go to the store for milk because like
No.
security cameras. And
No.
So we can milk
Yeah.
and she'll graze.
Yeah, and I imagine that this keypad is probably how you get the milk out.
Keypad?
Well, there's, on the underside, there's like, you see under her, where there's those big blocks of what looks like plasticine or some kind of modeling clay.
Yeah.
All bound together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably where the milk comes out.
Where did you find Dolores?
Oh, it was really cool. I ordered her online from this place in the former Soviet Union!
So we should go. We should go. Leave Dolores. Leave Dolores. Wait.
I can't leave her.
I can't leave you.
Let's diffuse this cow.
Good scene. Yeah. This is the point where we've been through us once with actually one repeat. So now, unbeknownst to us, it's time for the roughly coming up on the middle of the first act song, which is traditional in some countries. but we've never done before. Could we have a title, please, of a song that's never been sung before?
I left my heart in Schenectady.
I feel so bad for you.
We're in Schenectady though, so the heart is here.
Maestro?
How do you feel about parodies?
Oh, we don't have a sense of humor. Play the thing. They tell me it's really quite near. They tell me my heart is right here, here. I don't know really if I should listen to them. What do they know? Not much. I left my heart in Schenectady. I left my heart in Schenectady. I'm pretty sure I know my liver's right where it's supposed to be. Kidneys too, I've got to, they're right back here. Won't you see? I'm breathing, I must have lungs. I'm sure they work. That person who told me to let my heart go was surely a jerk. I left my heart in Schenectady. The city of lights and halls of the world. That's right, its former grandeur is known to all of us. Why, at one time you couldn't walk down the street without bumping into 5 engineers and someone who made locomotives. Now, of course, the place is full of improv actors. I left my heart in Schenectady.
Brought to you by General Eclectic.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, numbers, Maven.
Yes, we have number 1
Number 1
and number 3.
and number 3.
No, number 3 is when? Number 2.
That's okay. Well, good, good. It's all good. It's all good. Could we please have something that is smaller than your thumb? Thumbnail. Thumbnail.
All right.
Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for joining me.
You're welcome.
You look tense.
I've never done an interview before, really, so it's
Piece of cake.
I'm very scared.
So you're scared because you've never done an interview before?
Yes.
Really? Really? Never done an interview before?
Not even once.
I'm rather astonished by that.
I'm not terribly remarkable.
You're not. Now this is interesting.
How?
I usually interview remarkable people. They tell me how remarkable they are. I find new adjectives to put in the same article that 5 other people have written, and I crank it out, and then some editor changes my adjectives for some other adjectives, and they run it, and everybody forgets about it almost immediately.
That does sound like news.
But you're not remarkable.
No, all I did was make this like little microchip thing that you can wear like in your acrylic nail. So like it's like a Bluetooth, but it's Bluetooth acrylics.
It's a true thumbnail drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and yet you say you're not remarkable.
I mean, all the technology already existed, and really it's the nail techs who are doing the best work. Like, do you see how shiny this is?
I would never believe that was actually equipment.
Well, that's the point. Because if we're moving into this like world of crazy security and things, and you've gotta be careful with your every move, you can just like dink, plug into someone's phone or computer or something.
Speaking of phone, I really need to be recording this. You don't mind?
No.
Good. Very good. Now, don't let that intimidate you. You know tech. You know about electronics. You know what's going on here.
I know the physics and the electronics of it.
And yet you say you're not remarkable.
Like I said, I'm not the one who discovered any of that. I just worked with what I was given.
Well, I work with what I'm given, and all I come up with is a computer that I have to reboot at least twice a day.
I mean, you should probably run a virus scan on
You
that.
see what I mean?
Just real quick.
That's astonishing. The way you came up with that diagnosis right away.
I didn't say which virus.
Which virus do you think it might be?
Honestly, they're evolving so fast these days, so I'm gonna say COVID Zeta is actually transformed itself to get into our computers now. It's a real problem. Oh, that isn't public yet. We should probably delete that recording.
I'll take care of that later.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you have that on good authority? Doesn't matter. Relax. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Here's my job. My job is to make you look good for a
Okay.
skeptical public.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you.
My job is to humanize you, make you more accessible,
Okay.
make people think, yeah, I'd like to have a beer with her. That kind of thing.
That's fair. I mean, I drink wine, but I'll do it. I'll do
Well,
it.
it's,
for- for-
figuratively speaking, it doesn't really matter what
Okay. Yeah.
beverage.
Got
It could be tea, it could be anything. Just the idea that you'd be somebody, yeah, I'd hang out with that person. The unremarkable person that I would choose to hang out with.
Aw,
That's the angle.
that's so sweet. I don't know if people are usually that nice to me. Thank you.
People aren't nice to you.
I'm like this all the time. Like, I'm nervous because it's an interview, and like I'm not used to being recorded and things. And I'm nervous because I may have just spilled a secret. But like,
So you're a compulsive talker who's nervous in an interview. People don't like you.
I mean, once they get to know me, they like me. But my first impressions are very bad, like almost universally.
Almost universally, people dislike you.
On first impression.
On
but, like,
first impression.
Sometimes people are willing to hang out and find out that I'm actually obsessive about a lot of things that aren't
You're an
just computers.
obsessive person who people don't like.
I mean, I have
And you spill the beans.
friends.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I mean, I have 3 friends. 2 of whom live in Hong Kong. Actually, they're really, really nice guys. We trade, we trade computer secrets, but not like state secrets. Just like, hey, if you hit function F, then this happens. You know?
What happens?
Actually, you get a big balloon that just comes out of your screen. It's very new technology. It only works on like the newest Macs, but yeah, it'll like blow you a balloon.
You only have 3 friends, and 2 of them are Asian, living on the other side of the world.
Well, one of them is actually Dutch, but he studied in Hong Kong.
And a Dutch person.
Yeah.
All of
nice
your
guys.
friends are foreigners. Oh, this is great.
So nice to see you.
You too. And the whole thing was just a big setup for your
These are your
birthday.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
Happy
Well-
birthday.
Oh, and your friends came to surprise you for your birthday.
Yeah.
You told him about the balloon. We know you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the balloon function, yes.
Yeah. So,
Grab that thing.
all right.
Do you think he's gonna tell me?
We will take care of the security breach. We will take care of the security breach.
Thank you.
See.
Never know. I never know. All right, Casey.
Next up, we have 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yeah, we numbers wise, I was doing the math.
Yeah.
There were numbers.
There you are.
I was too.
I know, we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were.
I was.
That's right.
Yeah, why you sound like you don't believe me.
I believe you.
No, you don't.
I totally believe you.
What's something you can't believe, would never believe, ever, if someone were to say it to you? Just a sentence you hear out of someone's mouth. Doesn't have to be a big one, doesn't have to be a small one, can be whatever you want, but just what's something you would never believe?
You mean like your checks in the mail?
Yeah, like something like
That
that.
kind of thing?
Yeah.
That looks very slimming on you.
Wow, man, that guy just pressed a hot button. Do you hear this room? Oh, man.
I mean, if slimming is what you're going for.
I mean, it wasn't forefront of my mind. But it was like a,
It's just like the weird camouflage. In fact, turn sideways. Yeah, you completely disappear when you turn that way. Turn back. There you are. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, you just completely disappear from view. It's like an optical illusion.
wait, seriously?
Yes. Do it again. You got. Where you go? Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Are you being honestly
I
100%
I
sincere right
swear,
now?
yes.
You can't see where I am.
I
Right.
can hear you now, but I can't. I assume you're still standing there, but I can't actually see you when you turn that way.
I'm over here now.
What? That's crazy.
Oh, this is nuts.
I know. Oh
Ah.
my God, this is gonna come in handy at like Thanksgiving with your family and things like that.
What's wrong with my family?
Nothing. It's just that when they get all crazy like they do,
Oh.
they can just put these on and slip out the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this was such a great find at the thrift
I
shop.
know, I can't believe it. I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh, wow.
Let me try.
Oh, yeah. Ah,
Okay.
Okay. Oh my God, this is so cool.
Right.
What? Is it?
Do you think it's like, I don't know, alien?
Oh, you think like alien technology?
I think
or
it has to
something?
be
It's-
alien technology that ended up in the Goodwill.
Oh. Well, it's Goodwill. You can find anything there. It's
Exactly.
great. Once found a Monopoly that was like from the 70s. Was there a second one? I feel like there was I thought I brought 2 home, but
There's only...
we gotta store these
Yeah.
so that we don't.
Wait, is there a second one? Oh, here, look.
Is
It's under that cashmere sweater. You got it.
okay.
All right. Do you think we should tell somebody about these?
Like this is the find of millennium or a century.
Yeah,
or something?
exactly. I mean, I don't think we can really trust the government.
Right. No. Of
You
course.
heard about what happened to those 2 guys and the cow?
Yeah.
It's tragic.
I read about it. Well, mostly on conspiracy theory boards, but I read about it.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we should just kind of put them in the back of the closet and not tell anybody ever.
That is one option.
Yes.
Another option.
Yeah.
I liked the Thanksgiving idea. What if we use these?
I know where you're going.
That's the end of the sentence. What if we use these?
Oh, yeah.
Like just on a regular basis.
Well, regular, yes. I was thinking superheroes.
Oh!
Yes! We could put
Yeah.
We just look like normal people standing behind the guy.
Yeah.
All right, and then we, right, sneak up on him, right? Right, and now nab him.
Ah!
Like that, like that.
We just have to make sure there's like not a second person like 90 degrees of him.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Right.
We'll practice, so we get
Okay.
good at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to like orient ourselves the same way, otherwise like we'll be like one of us will be,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
ooh, maybe one of us is visible and then they aim for one of us and then like,
Oh, that's a great
Yeah.
idea. But wait a minute, wait a minute.
yeah,
When we are invisible,
yes.
are we still vulnerable to bullets?
I feel like yes. we could test that, but I don't want to test
I
it.
don't want to test that either.
So I'm gonna say yes.
Let's just assume yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay. All right. So.
We could actually do this.
I know.
Like in the comics and oh my God, this is so.
I know. We needed something to spice up our relationship.
Yeah. And this is a healthy way to do that, right?
Exactly.
Rather than talking through our issues.
That sucks.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna suggest therapy or like you know, this is better.
This is better. This suits.
Ah.
All right, should we go hang out at the ATM, wait for Robert to come around?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now I'm just gonna. Didn't want to freak you out. Okay.
And see.
Number 1 and number 4.
Number 1 and number 4.
Oh, that's me again. Okay.
Where did you go?
I
Oh,
had to,
there you are.
I had to see for myself the leak you were talking about.
Bad, huh?
I'm not sure it's safe for us to stay in this office building, honestly.
What?
James, you saw it yourself, right? The basement's flooding.
Well, that's the basement. That's way down at the bottom of the building.
Right. The leak
Yeah.
is on the second floor. The basement,
Is below that,
but eventually the water
right?
will rise to the first floor. And then to the second floor.
Water goes down. That's why it's a leak. If water didn't go down, it wouldn't be a leak. It would just be a hole.
James, have you ever seen the ocean?
Of course I've seen the ocean.
Where does that water go, James?
That's salt water.
All right, James, have you seen a freshwater lake?
No. I've never seen a lake do anything but lie there. You say they get fresh?
James, for the sake of argument, assume that I am correct about water. And that floods are a thing that do and can happen. If enough water goes down, then it runs out of space to go. And once that happens, it starts to come up.
Get out of town!
Well, we should, or at least this building, just this building.
I work here.
James,
This is my job.
James, it's my job too. It's our job, James.
I enter data here. If I leave, who's going to enter the data? You know, I take my responsibilities very seriously.
James, I have no doubt that you are dedicated to your job. This office building is not up to code, okay? They stuck us all here because they didn't want to pay for a better office building. Everyone else in the building has evacuated. You are the only holdouts.
If I could code, I would make much more money.
Is everybody left up there in the building?
I didn't fully understand that, but I heard the word building in there.
I did too.
And I'm gonna assume that that voice was agreeing with me? Taking
Sure.
my side of this?
Sure. Assume the voice is agreeing with you.
Do you think it was do you think the voice just called
It
over and
might
said,
be saying the water goes down in the building. You don't know.
hold on.
Neither one of us heard it clearly. Look, let me try this, okay? Because I think you and all these other people are seriously deluded, and perhaps I can put your mind at ease. Have you ever taken a shower?
Yes, James, I've taken a shower.
Where does the water start?
Up.
And where does it go?
Down. Okay,
Time out.
counter argument. Have you ever taken a bath?
Yes.
Where does the water start?
Down the drain. It goes down the drain. It starts in the faucet. You interrupt it for a little while and then goes down the
No,
drain.
before it goes down the drain, where does it go, James?
I can't mention that.
Before you get into the tub, where does the water go?
Into the tub.
What does the tub do, James? When you pour a glass of water
It
into a glass.
doesn't do anything. It's a tub. It just sits there.
When you pour a glass of water into a glass, where does the water go, James?
Into my mouth. And then it goes through me, and then, by the way, it goes down. You think I'm foolish, but I know these basic rules of physics.
James, have you ever seen a geyser?
Yes.
Where have you seen a geyser, James?
I went to Yellowstone once.
And what did the water do?
Traumatized me. It was hot. It smelled like sulfur. There were all these people from Wisconsin and New Jersey and all sorts of other places, and my parent wouldn't let me buy a buffalo from the gift shop, and it was very difficult.
James,
Yes?
listen to me.
Okay.
The drainage in this building is terrible, but they weatherproofed all the doors, so it's gonna just fill up like a glass, James, which is what glasses do, and tubs. You think that voice was on your side, James? Because it didn't sound like it was on your side.
It sounded like my mother when we went to Yellowstone. It was a sneaky voice.
James,
Hank?
you can back up the data on the cloud.
Well, yeah, I could put it on my thumb drive.
Actually, oh, that is incredible.
Yeah,
That is technology right there.
yeah. Pretty cool.
James, please.
What?
If you're in here, when the water rises, you are going to drown on the second floor of the worst designed office building in the world.
Did the carpet guys come? Look at this.
Oh no. It's squishy.
Yeah, that's the darndest thing I ever saw.
Get a little closer to the edge, James. I want to get a nice photograph.
How was that clear?
That was my mother. And she's dead. They say that when you're about to die, you start to hear and see all the people from your life.
But she's from your life!
And I'm in yours.
James,
Yes?
we can go out the window. It's not that far. And there's a little awning, and I've seen cartoons, and you bounce and all the stuff with the...
If you're telling me, if what you're saying is true, then the water would be just about almost up to this floor.
It is up to this floor,
Well, I'm
James.
gonna go over to the window.
Okay. Yeah,
And
inside
I'm
the building.
gonna open the curtain and I'm gonna look out and it is
Outside.
dry as a bone.
Outside it's dry, James.
What? Of course, that's what I'm saying. So we're in agreement, so there is nothing to worry about.
James, we're inside. to me, James?
I'm just here to take care of that carpeting issue.
Now that's something I haven't seen before.
That is dedication to a job. That is dedication to a job.
You're saying that we should leave now?
James, if it's not too late, we can kind of like either climb out the window or take our chances underwater.
Long way down.
It's your choice, James. The window or the water?
I don't swim.
Window it is. All right.
Nope.
Okay, water it is.
I told you should have paid attention in those swimming lessons.
I hate you, Mom.
I can't hear any of the people I know from my life.
I really hate you. Listen carefully.
Bubble, what are you doing in the building? Get out already.
Oh, thank you. That's gratifying. We should go. Okay, hold your breath.
Poor fool. Back to work. I see. All right, thank you. I don't know how many times we've been around here, but any idea? Why don't we do one more scene and then we'll take a very short, quick intermission? Okay, good. Because obviously it won't take all you guys long to beat, because there are not many of us. So, good. Numbers, maybe.
5 and 3.
5 and 3.
Forgiveness?
Yeah.
Okay, think of the best day, and then tell me something that happened on that day that wasn't the thing that made it the best day. So, for example, if your wedding day was the best day, but it was also a thunderstorm, the suggestion would be thunderstorm. So think of your best day, and now what's something that happened on the best day that wasn't the best thing?
Flooding. No, I'm kidding.
There was a huge snowstorm the day my daughter was born.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Sucks. The Northeast.
Honey, it's time.
But I haven't finished shoveling.
Well, you're gonna have to finish as a father, because this is happening now.
I mean, can't you like bunch it up?
Can I what?
Bunch it up.
Bunch it up?
You know,
Weren't you paying any attention in the classes?
was I supposed to? I'm not the one with the baby.
You specifically said you cannot bunch it up. You have to get stopped.
Well, it's just that I only shoveled like 3 little spots, and it just looks stupid.
Are you worried about how it looks?
Well, it's also not very functional.
Well, you know what's gonna look even weirder? My placenta all over the driveway. Can we please get in the car?
Okay. We'll get in the car. Hang on. Come here. I'll get you. I'll walk you around to the. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. You just know I like things done just so.
I know.
like things done. Go ahead.
But you know, now that we're gonna be parents, life's gonna be a lot more unpredictable. Not everything is gonna
I
happen.
can't hear you.
Get in the car.
I'm getting in the car.
I said,
Okay.
not everything. My bag. My hospital bag.
Oh, now you have to have everything
It's
perfect.
just, I put everything in there. My Gatorade and my tape.
Oh, I'll get your bag.
Be careful.
I'm gonna.
Don't slip.
Okay.
You didn't finish. didn't finish.
I can't-
It's slippery.
What?
It said you didn't finish, so it's slippery. So be careful, don't slip.
Okay, now you're gonna throw that in my face.
Please
I
hurry.
wouldn't finish. I
Please
wouldn't
hurry.
finish.
Hurry.
But I wouldn't finish. All right. And the keys are in the car.
What?
The keys are in the car.
Okay. Am I supposed to drive myself to the hospital?
What?
From the passenger seat?
What?
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 Did you get the bag?
No, I didn't. I just. Okay. Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh, all right. My bag is. Oh wait. You bought Grey Poupon.
What?
There's always time for a good sandwich. There's always time. She'll thank me. Would you like a sandwich?
What?
You know I don't like to travel on an empty stomach.
Are you making sandwiches?
I can't hear you.
Are you making sandwiches? Is my bag?
I forgot your bag. Don't go back. Would you want?
You're making sandwiches?
No, you want some of this? I'll go get your bag.
What kind?
It's the tofurkey.
Oh no, I don't want that.
It's supposed to be good for the baby.
You two go get my bag first so we can get to the hospital.
It's marvelous.
I was trying to say that once we have the baby, life is going to be a lot less predictable. You can't always have things.
I can't hear you. And I dropped the key in the snow, which I could have shoveled.
You dropped the key in the snow?
What?
Did you drop the fucking key in the snow?
What?
Is that my bag?
I'm gonna finish shoveling the fucking driveway.
Something else that we don't know about yet. All right. Good, good. everybody. So, are we all here? Yes, we are. I got the whole cast. Wait, no, I don't have the whole cast yet. There we are. So, welcome back. Thank you for showing up after when it's a really small audience, I always have this terrible fear that we'll come back downstairs and so you're here and we're grateful for that. And this is the part of the show where I tell you about other things happening here at the Mopco. We do shows every Friday and Saturday night these days, and we teach classes. We have a lot of them. If you go to mopco.org, do not go to mopco.com. It's a bad place. Go to mopco.org, and there's a calendar for March that's up there. We're running a bunch of classes in the month of March. If you're an experienced improviser, we have a few spots left, not many. A 3-night experience with Joe Bell, who's internationally acclaimed improv teacher, is going to be coming in and doing a 2-night workshop and a show with a group of people on long form. We have a free, do you remember what night the free class is by any chance?
Thursday?
It is a Thursday night in March.
Yeah.
Mopco.org, free introductory improv class. We haven't done this before, but we're doing it now, and I'm excited about that. So that's the thing to do. Today, there's all these things here because we had our first, since coming back from the whole pandemic, shutdown and everything, our first kids party. We do kids parties here, and that was a gas. And all sorts of other things are possible. Everything is possible. So, without any further ado,
I was doing a gesture like everything's fine.
this is the, could you come up here?
Yeah. You want to say it again?
Sam Gorenstein is now going to show you the everything is possible gesture. There it is. Thank you, gents. That's really good. Rather than just limit ourselves to these 2-person scenes in Act 2, well, first of all, the now quite traditional, are we just playing a big, is it like musical chairs? What? No, it's totally cool. I'm just really enjoying watching this, because
You never know when all of those other people are going to help you.
it just reminds me of my family. That's the kind of thing we would do. Like, hey, let's all change around here. It's awesome. That's great. And as has become highly traditional in 2x2x2, we will now have the post-intermission traditional "This Show Does Not Have a Theme Song" theme, sung by
One of us. Or many of us.
This is the highly traditional "This Show Does Not Have a Theme Song" theme, as sung by Alex and Sam.
What is the title of the theme that the show does not have?
Whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit.
Call it.
Just for clarification, before you sing, yes, that's correct. The show does not have a theme song, so it's become a tradition to sing the "This Show Does Not Have a Theme Song" theme. There we go.
I feel like whatchamacallit is very apt.
Yes.
You can winter, spring, summer, or fall, it's whatchamacallits.
Try and hold it down, but
Whatchamacallits. Well, when you're out on the town and you're trying to think of possibility, trying to look around and what's inside of me. Whatchamacallit. Whatchamacallit? Whatchamacallit?
It's a dirty calling.
All right, thank you for the show does not have a theme song theme. And yeah, we're going to change it up. We're going to do something vaguely like an Armando, which is a long form improv based on a story that's based on a word that is gotten from the audience. So we're going to listen to the word, and let's all come up here. Whoever really connects with a personal story from their life based on the word that we get from the audience will tell us that story, and then we'll bounce off of it in various ways until it's time to stop doing that. Just a noun, any kind of noun. Person, place, thing, whatever.
Basket.
A basket. Oh, I think I have it. All right. I don't like to tell. Well, I mentioned I don't hate my mother. She is dead though. Has been for quite a while. And may she rest wherever people rest when they get that way. She had a thing for baskets. And that was such a horrible thing. Because, like, you'd be driving along the road and she'd say, "Stop the car!" And it'd be like a yard sale, and she would see a basket from 500 yards. And she would go and buy the basket. It's like, "Mom, it's another basket that's shaped like a bird." "Yes, isn't it wonderful? You have 4 of those, doesn't matter." Right? And the house filled up with the damn things. Baskets. Everywhere you look, it got to the point where you had to, like, move baskets to sit. There were baskets, this is not a joke, there were baskets full of baskets in this woman's house. She had those, you know, the big laundry hamper baskets? Goddamn things full of baskets. And you couldn't, actually that character that I just played with you, it was kind of, I had those conversations with her. It's like, "Mom, you have too many baskets." "Oh no, I love baskets." "I know you love baskets. But you can't even see the baskets you have. Why do you need more baskets?" "Because these are nice." So we started, my siblings and I, doing these surreptitious basket raids. Somebody would keep Mom occupied, and we'd, like, fill a trash bag, and we'd get rid of the baskets. Now you would think in a house that's full of baskets where you can't see most of the baskets because they're obscured by the other baskets, you can get away with this shit. No, she would come home from wherever it was that one of my siblings had taken her out, and she'd walk in the door and she'd say, "Where's my basket?" "What basket, Mom?" "The one that was there." "I don't know, Mom. It must have, maybe you moved it." "No, you did that thing again, didn't you?" "Mom, you're all right in my book." No baskets, though. Thank you. Here you go, guys.
I can't see anything. It's all like clouds up here. The last thing I remember was the lights and the doctors and everybody rushing around and the machine going boo.
Hello. I'm your welcome angel.
Hi.
You remember how you got here? Really think about it.
What's that in your hand?
Oh, that's nothing.
Are you sure? It looks like a basket.
This is the basket that has the halo in it.
My halo?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Oh.
We have to review.
Oh,
It's part of the process.
I see. Could I hold the basket while we're reviewing?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, well then let's get this over with.
All right.
Do I get to keep the basket with the halo?
You'd be in heaven and have access to all the glory. Why would you want the basket?
Because I'm in heaven. Could I
You're-
just keep the basket, please?
It's very, okay, let's see if you get it.
Okay, all right. What do I need to do?
First of all, let's hear it from you yourself. I think you know how you died.
See, I was rummaging around at the bottom of the closet,
Mm-hmm.
and I reached for something way in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and I gave it a little, tug, and all the baskets came falling down and buried me alive. And then I wasn't alive anymore.
Oh, that explains it. And you want this one.
It was a bascalanche, I think is what it was.
Yes.
Well, it's just because I love them so much. And you know what? If you die surrounded by the things that you love, what's wrong with that? Doesn't that earn a halo?
Well, it kind of does, but it doesn't earn a basket. We're not going to enable you for eternity.
Enable? What are you talking
If
about?
I give you a basket,
Yes.
and you have the basket problem, and you can have anything you want, you're just going to keep collecting more baskets.
Yes. That's exactly what I plan to do.
That's no kind of eternity for anyone.
Have you ever taken a little basket and nestled it in a slightly larger basket?
No.
And then put that in a slightly larger basket, and that in a slightly larger basket?
That's so adorable and cozy now that I think about
You
it.
should try it. It's very satisfying.
I think you deserve this halo. I'm keeping this.
No!
Yes. I'm so glad you're here. I'm ready for my first workshop, and you can be my guinea pig.
Well, George, when you called me, I gotta be honest, I was a little skeptical, but I'm up for anything if you.
It's all about self-worth.
Okay,
This is your basket.
this is my basket.
Yes. Now close your eyes. Don't look in your basket, just close your eyes. Now tell me what's in your basket. That's the title of the book. What's in your basket?
George,
Yes.
I've been your brother for your whole life.
Well, my whole life and much of yours. I mean, you were only 3 when I was born.
Yes.
Yes.
How much money did you put into this?
Well, there's no money in the basket. No, the idea is it's an exercise. You're closing your eyes,
Right.
Gerald, and you're imagining what's in my basket. It's a realization exercise. It's an exercise of becoming the full self that you were meant to be.
Right.
Yes. So what's in your basket?
Oranges.
Yes. Tell me about the oranges.
They're round
Yes, they are.
and they are tart.
They're tart oranges. Are they tart and sweet or just tart?
They are mostly tart with a hint of sweet.
Mostly tart with a hint of sweet. That's what your oranges are. What else? What else is in your basket with those mostly tart and a hint of sweet oranges?
There is a pear.
A pear. And that pear? That pear?
George, what about the pear? What about the oranges? What about any of it, George? Because honestly,
Look at the pear, Gerald.
Mom, why don't you have the fruit plate for dessert?
I resent you being the one to tell me to do that.
Okay, well just have anything for dessert. You can pick anything on the menu.
what you're saying, I manifested that?
I'm saying that the pear you mentioned is right there. Look at the pair of them.
I think I want the sundae.
Great! That's great, wonderful.
Oh, and one of them is wearing orange.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Does it come with sprinkles, do you think?
I'm sure
George.
you can get sprinkles.
Oh, good, oh, good.
George, and if I had said there was... Oh,
Thank you. Yeah, I just discovered.
There's an
sunset.
agenda.
Nice, very nice.
Do you
Yeah.
sense it?
So why'd you call me out? What's going
Yeah.
on?
Ha!
Oh, you know,
Why'd you call me out?
I just thought it'd be good for you to get out of the house for about an hour and a half, and then get some one-on-one
feels like we're
time. You and
eavesdropping,
me.
George.
Yes.
Okay.
Feels like we're eavesdropping to the conversation at the table next to us.
Yes.
If I had said anything in this basket, you would have connected it to anything else in the restaurant.
We just don't do this enough these
If I had said, oh, there's a goose in the basket, you would have said, well, there's duck on the menu. Like, that's...
So, doctor, I can picture the two men with the basket, and the one man is trying to manifest oranges. I'm manifesting him. He's manifesting oranges and pears, but he's not. He, in turn, after I manifested him, has manifested two women at a table.
Excuse me just a minute, Mom. I just need to make a quick call.
Doctor?
Okay.
What I'm trying to do is help you find your full, real human potential through the metaphor of the basket and what's in it. And when you said pear, there was the pear. As if
George,
by magic.
George, did you get all the baskets out of the house? I can't keep her here forever.
Honey, I'm in a session right now with my doctor.
Well, you were supposed to be getting the baskets out.
I didn't get the baskets out. I told you I had a therapy session, and for a wife that an imaginary person has manifested, you're awful naggy.
Go to the house after your stupid therapy session. I'll take her to the park or something.
And I'm just saying that perhaps because there is so much that in life is chaotic, you're trying to take some of that chaos and make it feel like it's under your control rather than accepting the chaos for what it is.
I mean, it's a little chaotic, but I do like having the chocolate and the caramel in there.
It looks absolutely delicious. Take your time.
Aren't you eating?
Trying to find the sweet spot between something that changes people's lives and something that makes a lot of money.
Doctor, I know they're all imaginary, and sometimes some of them are imaginary twice removed, but their lives are more full and interesting than mine.
You know, I'm full.
I think people will fill their baskets with the images of the life they want. They'll give me lots of royalties. They'll transform themselves. I'll take the credit. Everyone's happy.
Happy?
I'm enjoying the ice cream.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I tried to call your brother. He wouldn't pick up his phone just a
Oh, he's
minute ago.
probably super busy right now.
I thought it was his day off.
How much do you want?
You think this was a crude attempt to get you to bankroll my project?
Yes, George, that is what I think.
Well, I do have a GoFundMe, but I certainly was only sharing it with you because you're my brother, and you think I would be that callow, that shallow, that certainly not mellow?
These imaginary people have goals, doctor. They have goals and ideas. They have a future.
75,000.
Yeah. Hey, George, just to see this through, hand me back the basket for a moment. All right. So, by your theory, since I manifested the people over there into existence, if I imagine the basket is empty, then they'll just disappear.
No. They won't.
Our waiter seems to have disappeared. I'm trying to get the check.
You will.
Yeah, maybe it's a
Why,
shift change.
why would I disappear?
Because that's your basket. If your basket is empty,
Well, it's empty now, George.
don't do it,
It's
don't
empty
do
now.
it, Gerald! Gerald!
Doctor, the manifestation's falling apart. Go deeper with the hypnosis. Go
I need
deeper.
to cash this right away.
Go deeper. I'm going in.
You know, if we leave soon, we can catch the bus across town and go to the park. Would you like to do that next?
I'm not sure about the park. My knees aren't what they used to be, you know.
Right, yes, of course. Yeah, we don't have to walk. We could just sit and people watch.
There's not very many interesting people.
Do you have the check? See?
All right. You signed up for the class?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so you caught me a little bit early. You're
Oh,
an
sorry.
early bird. We're setting up, the students are over here. We've got a little pile of materials at each spot. So, yeah, what?
Basket weaving?
Yeah, come on in.
Oh, good. Hi.
Hi, yeah.
Okay,
so
great. That's swell.
Okay, I think,
Nice.
yeah,
I love the smell of the rushes and whatever they are.
yes.
Is it too late to join the basket weaving?
I think I have have a couple extras. Right?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful,
Very
wonderful.
excited.
Here. I hear this is the best basketball class in the entire tri-state area.
I'm so sorry. I'm late. The bus was late.
I understand.
There's room there. There's
Yeah.
room there.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Philip, what are you doing in this class?
Do you two know each other?
We could move so you can
No,
sit next
No,
to
no,
I'd like
it's
to sit
fine.
as far away from him as
Yeah,
possible.
it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So I'm sensing some slight vibes from you two. Just tossing it out there before the thing. Baskets are all about intention.
Well,
They are all about, they will absorb the energy in the room as you craft them. So I'm gonna need us to have really positive, very filling, and very stable energy. Or else our baskets are just gonna fall apart.
well, I can do that.
Yeah, I know you can fall apart.
Well, maybe don't look at each other.
It's fine with me.
I'm not sure I feel safe.
Oh, you're perfectly safe here. All of the materials have been thoroughly saturated by my lovely, happy aura. I keep the materials before I ever bring them to a class. They sit in my house for at least 14 days.
You're safe as long as you don't get into a relationship with her.
So how did you two meet? That's an inappropriate question.
No, we met at a pottery class.
You've taken basket weaving before.
I have.
I thought this was an introductory basket weaving class.
He showed up a few minutes early, and maybe it looks like he's doing a different technique. So he's doing the over-under. I do the through.
That's what I want to learn.
Yes.
That's what I want to learn, but their tension made me nervous, so I just started weaving out of habit.
That's what I want to learn too. Maybe you could teach me.
Oh my God.
Okay, so for students, hello. So first steps, you're gonna make the bottom of the basket. So you're gonna want to find the widest strips.
I know what you're
that
doing.
you have. There should be between 4 and 6 of them.
You have the softest hands.
Thank you. I never noticed how soft my hands were before.
You
someone
have
just pointed
beautiful
it out.
eyes. You come here often?
Now I feel like a pawn.
And now we take the slightly thinner ones, like the
Wait,
not.
wait.
Yeah.
I separated the thick ones, but what do I do with them?
You lay them out parallel. Okay, you lay your 4 to 6 thick strands out parallel
Maybe you
to
could
each
help
other.
me like this. If I sit here and you put your arms, yeah, that's really
And then-
nice.
It's hard to see
That's
the
okay.
basket.
I'll be your eyes.
Okay.
I really feel like
It's awful
using
hot in
your
here
own
now.
eyes is probably the easiest way to.
It's very hot. This is a hot room. Very hot.
This is an all ages class. There could be children. Yes.
I'm strangely turned on right now.
Your basket is absorbing some real weird energy.
Are you strangely turned on?
I don't understand the question.
So,
Is it normally necessary to have 4 hands on one basket?
Just go with it, baby.
not always, but I see that it's working. I think they're actually braiding my basket making, but
Hey.
oh boy.
I'm Patrick Swayze, and this is the Potter's Wheel.
Oh God.
Look what we made together. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes. Is that a form of basket?
Are you open to constructive criticism?
Sure,
I'm open to just about anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is, in fact, kind of a weird Mobius strip, which is very impressive. I do not know how you made it, but you have that over-under technique, and it's really great.
We did that together.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what is your name?
Oh, Greg.
Greg, hi.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
What about our basket?
Yeah, we went over and under and over and under.
It looks nice.
It
Thank you.
does surprisingly. Have you
how putting two minds together on one basket had a wonderful effect on the technique.
I do too, don't you think?
Sure. Yeah, what's your name?
I'm Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Yes.
Okay.
I can see that you've all crafted something really extraordinary, and
Would you like to join us in our basket?
I have my own basket
Are you
project. I do.
Phyllis,
Yes,
this is
I
stupid.
Thank you.
This is really stupid, Phyllis. We can work this out.
You know,
What?
probably should try, right?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't just give up on all
No.
all those years together. Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck this.
Sorry, Greg. I just don't think it's going to work out between us.
They learned your name and everything.
All right.
I can keep the Mobius strip.
I would just like to point out that this basket, which these two built together, that was seemed so sturdy, has now fallen apart upon the exeunt.
That's because the basket I made with him meant nothing to me. Nothing.
The only basket we could ever make well is the one we make together. Look, I can't even talk. I can't even speak. I'm so excited.
I never wanted to take this stupid fucking class
Neither
anyway.
did I. I heard the professor's awful. Thank you so much.
Oh, hey, now it's start time for the class. Okay.
Come on. Come on. There it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Right back where it was.
Yes.
Because when I checked this morning, Mr. Richards, when I checked this morning, when I did my rounds,
Mr. Richards?
when I did my rounds
Yes,
this
when
morning,
you did your rounds this morning
at the
it was
Wicker
in there.
Museum
And
of
at that point,
Sculpture,
I was not
at
Mr.
the Wicker
Richards.
Museum
Yeah, I
of
know the Wicker Museum.
Carl,
I'm deeply hurt.
Carl, you have worked here for 15 years.
15 and a half.
15 and a half on Tuesday. Carl, you have worked here.
There are enough unpaid extra weekends that I work that I would say 15 and a half now.
Okay,
Fine.
okay.
Yes.
Mr. Richards!
You're back to that again. This thing is back. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So you acknowledge it was gone. This thing is back, so you acknowledge it was gone.
It was gone. I'm the one who called you and said, what did I say when I called you? What did I say when I called you? I said, it's gone.
When I did my rounds,
This morning,
it was gone.
I know. And I confirmed that, and I called you and I said, yes, it's gone.
Yes.
And now, it's back.
This is a place of trust.
Not anymore, apparently. Not if all of a sudden I'm Mr. Richards.
You've been through the halls of this Wicker Museum, this sculptural Valhalla.
This place is my life.
It's my soul.
It's my essence.
You have seen the installations. You know it like the back of your hand, and so
Yes.
do I. And you know where the exits are, and you know where the cameras are.
Do.
Except for the one that I had installed yesterday.
What?
Yes, that's right.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm sorry, was something not clear about that sentence? The camera that I had installed yesterday?
I just wasn't sure I'd heard you correctly. You had a camera installed yesterday.
Yes.
Here in the rattan wing.
Turn your head slightly up.
You know, I have this irrational feel that if I turn too far, I'll just disappear altogether, but I'm going to slightly up.
Yes.
Camera.
It's painted to look like wicker. So I can see how you would have missed it.
Oh, that lack of trust. That's all I can say, that lack of trust.
Lack of trust.
Yes, lack of trust.
I watched the tape, Carl. Mr. Richards.
Isn't it a silly thing that they still call it a tape when really it's just a little chip now?
Carl?
Sometimes I imagine that my life has a soundtrack and there's a piano player and a mask just providing it. Yes?
Carl?
Yes?
You thought you could pull a mannequin with a wicker. Have you ever seen Mannequin? Carl, you know wicker belongs in this space. Carl, you moved wicker.
I moved it 'cause I couldn't stand to see that leg hanging in that position day after day.
Carl,
I just confessed.
wicker belongs in its place.
It belongs in this space.
In this space.
In its
space. You know, there's a temptation because wicker's so easy to move,
Yes.
so light,
So airy.
You know you must resist that temptation to lift it from its spot.
From its spot.
Carl, Mr. Richards.
I've left out the whole basket world. I gave in to temptation.
I can see the shame on your face.
The weaving of the fabrics of my life is unraveling because I moved the rattan mannequin. I tried to conceal it.
You tried to steal it.
No, not steal.
But you know,
Liberate.
yes, you know,
Liberate.
you know that,
Liberate
you
it.
know that wicker belongs in this space. It belongs in this
place. It's like something by Hans Christian Andersen. Except perhaps happy. Because his stuff was so really a downer. Hello, basket person.
Hello.
You're alive.
I am.
I lifted you and I brought you out of here trying to liberate you, and then I had to put you back because I understood that the jig was up and somebody had caught me.
But you did liberate me. You broke the curse.
You mean when I brought you out of the rattan room?
Yeah.
The
That's
curse
all
was-
it took. Oh, I've been here for 50 years. All it needed was for somebody to carry me out there.
And I did that.
Thank you. So what's it like out there?
Oh, God, you don't want to know. All right. Where did Sam go?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you snuck off right behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're just about at the point where we're going to kind of, I think it would be interesting to find out what each of us has learned from this evening.
Oh,
What do you say?
sure,
You think so?
yeah.
Yeah. We're all acting as though this is a normal part of the show. We don't do this. So, Walt, what important piece of learning have you gleaned from this evening's?
Well, I was surprised to be able to correlate philosophy with my trivial knowledge of 1980s cinema. Cinema is like
Cinema.
It's like cinema.
I thought you said sentima.
No, cinema.
Which is sort of a
Which is French for
Orwellian
movies.
concept. Ah, cinema. You're talking about the.
What are you talking about?
No,
No.
but that does fit into the
Well, that
pattern.
is
It is
1980s
Patrick
cinema.
Swayze and goes. I was just thinking though about we all have a wicker Kim Cattrall in our lives, as in the movie Mannequin. Yeah, and that magical Kim Cattrall will come to life when we need them. So the life lesson we can get from old VHS movies is that you shouldn't really try to do anything decent with your life. You should just wait till you meet somebody random and put everything on them to make you happy.
Wisdom.
Yeah, you got a smattering.
Thank
for
you.
that. Yeah. What about you,
I got a
Jennifer?
smattering plus. Thank you, Roger.
You got a Roger smatter. Jennifer.
I learned that water goes down.
I also learned that. But most importantly, I think I learned that angels will take your baskets because they'll give you a halo, but they want the basket all for themselves.
Every time.
They're like
Every
cats.
time. Ridiculous.
I learned that the name of the actress in Mannequin was Kim Cattrall.
How many times did you watch that movie?
I also learned. I also learned.
Yes, Sam.
I also learned that you can teach a ferret to talk, but it still won't if it doesn't want to.
That is very true. I'm glad that you learned from my mistakes.
I learned that life, which I'd often thought of as a rich tapestry, is really more like a basket because it contains, as well as being woven together of many threads. And further, that Walt is highly oversensitive.
Fuck you.
Walt!
I didn't mean it, Walt.
I learned that Walt is a valuable and wonderful member of this team and this
Yes.
group,
See?
and brings everything wonderful to the table.
I also just learned that tonight.
Wait,
See, we
we've
learned.
been working together for months, and you just found out that I'm valuable.
Take the win, Walt. Take the win.
Maybe a little applause would get him back on the stage.